Good morning, second grade math students, and today I am going to tell you how much I miss you and wish we were all learning together. And since we can't do that, I am going to make a little video for you that is a continuation from what we started yesterday. Now we are also starting to link right back into where we left off in the classroom with the unit on subtraction. And today's can statement is right here. We're going to read it together, or I'll read it for you and you can read it at home. I can use strategies to subtract two-digit numbers within 100. Okay? I can use strategies to subtract two-digit numbers within 100. Okay, yesterday we used open number lines. Okay, and I showed you how to use an open number line to subtract. And today I'm going to teach you how to break apart numbers to subtract. Okay, so when you're breaking apart numbers, you are going to break apart the second subtractand. Okay, the second subtractand in the equation. So that would be this one, the second subtractand. All right, so for this, you are going to need your marker. I'll just put it on there. And you are going to need a whiteboard. Okay, if you have a 100s grid, that's great. Remember, there's one in the book that you can use on page 89, but we are going to be on page 201, right where we left off at 5-4. Okay, you've already done this lesson. That's great. We can do a review, and I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you're going to need is a way to generate some equations. So today I'm going to show you how to use dominoes. Okay, so you can pick a domino. Okay, and you are going to generate an equation with the first domino is going to be your first subtractand. So this will be 34. Okay, and then we're doing minus. So I'm going to put my minus symbol. Okay, and then I'm going to get my next domino. And I'm going to make sure that it's less than 34 because when we're subtracting for this purpose, it's going to be making less. So we're taking away a smaller number. Okay, and I am going to subtract this number, which is 11. 110 and 1 ones. Okay, so when you break apart numbers, there's two ways you can do it. The first way you can do it is you can look at the second subtractand and you can turn it into expanded form. Expanded form means that it has your tens, how many tens there are. There's 110, which is 10, written as a 10, 1 0, and then how many ones there are. And in this case, it's 1. 11 has 1 1. So then you're going to do your second step and you're going to minus it in pieces. So 34 minus 10 equals 24. But you're not done yet because you still have to minus the ones. And so you continue and you minus the ones. And then you get 23 as your difference, your answer. Okay, you can check it on the hundreds grid. You can find 34, double check, and you can minus 11. Now 11 is 110, and every time you go up or down, you are moving either 10 more or 10 less. So in this case, we are going down the number grid, up the number grid, but down the number chart. And we are going to go down 110. So I'm saying down, but actually it's showing up. Okay, but this way is down when you're counting backwards on a number grid. And then I'm going to the left 1. So I'm going down 10 and to the left 1. Okay, and I end up with 23. And that's what I got here. Okay, so the second way you can do this is one way. This is using expanded form. Okay, and I'm going to show you another way. So I'm going to go ahead and generate a different problem for this one. Go in and get two more dominoes. 0, 0. We don't need to do 0, 0. Take out the zeros. All right, I have, let's do 12. 12 and 55. Okay, so I have 55 and I want to minus 12. Okay, so the other way you can do this is you can think of your math facts. So I have a 12 here, and I want to make 55. I want to minus 5 from 55 to make it 50, because it's always easier to minus from a 0 than it is to minus from a number that has something in the ones, represented in the ones. So I'm going to think, what plus 5 equals 12? Okay, so 7 plus 5 equals 12. I'm going to double check. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I have 7, 5 plus 7 equals 12. So again, I'm going to rewrite my equation. And I have 55. And I'm going to minus the 5 first. And then I'm going to come up with my answer. Okay, and then I have 50. But I'm not done yet, because I still have to minus the 7. And so, because I know from math facts that 10 minus 7 equals 3, I'm going to know that there's going to be a 3 in the ones. And we're going back, so it's 1 less in the tens. So my answer is 43. Oops, sorry. 50 minus 7, I forgot to write the 7. Okay, so my difference is 43. Remember, difference is the answer in a subtraction problem. So I'm going to go to my hundreds, and I'm going to double check it. I don't know what happened to my sock. Luckily, this one has a little eraser pad on it. I wish they all did. Next year, I'll have to ask for that special. So I'm going to find 55, and I'm going to circle 55. Okay, and then I'm going to go back 12. And 12 is 1, 10, and 2 ones. So I'm going to go down one row, down meaning up on the chart, and I'm going to end up at 45. That's minus 10. And then I still need to minus 2 ones. So I'm going to go to the left, 2, 1, 2. And I end up with 43, which is what I ended up with here. Okay? So this is how you use strategies. One strategy to do subtraction within 100. And this strategy is breaking apart numbers. So you have your expanded form, is one way, or relying on your math facts is another way. Okay? Using what you know from your fact fluency. Whichever works better for you is the one you would use to do your subtraction within 100. Okay? So I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Rossi's in here right now. Rossi, you want to say hello to the second graders? He snuck in here today. Usually he's sleeping at this time. He only gets up at night. But there's Rossi. Say goodbye.